బ్యాచ్ మొత్తం.
Don't be stingy.
శరత్ నా భాష వేసి షాక్ అయిపోయి
నల్లికుట్లోనే ఫస్ట్ టైం వింటున్నావా?
అయిపోతుంది ఇక్కడ మాట్లాడుతున్నాను.
కానీ నల్లికుట్లో అంటే నల్లిలో ఎరికేటోళ్ళ
నల్లిగుడ్లో అంటే నల్లి వేస్తారు అంటే
Very generous. Thank you.
ఇక్కడ
My sincerest gratitude, you brave soul. Thank you for passing through.
Revelio.
అసలు ఏం చేయాలి తెలుసా బాబా, నువ్వు ఇప్పుడు కొత్త ఆఫీస్ పెడితే పిండితోని కాటన్ తోని ఒక బొమ్మ తయారు చేసి గడ్డి గుచ్చినాక దానికి ఒక కుంకుమ పసుపు పెట్టి ఆఫీస్ ముందు పెట్టాలి. ఒక్కడు కూడా అడుగు పెట్టాడు.
Revelio.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
అదే కదా, నాకు అర్థమైన అప్పటి నుంచి కూడా ఇదే కదా. నిజంగా చెప్పారు బావ. అన్నీ అసలు ఫుడ్ తినడం కూడా పేపర్ ప్లేట్లలో తింటున్నాం. ఇంకా మళ్ళీ ఫాస్ట్ ఫుడ్ అనేది అన్నీ అడిగేసి పెట్టేసిన, ఫ్రిడ్జ్ క్లీన్ చేసేసిన, అన్ని కూరగాయలు వేసేసిన, అన్నీ అయిపోయినాయి. రేపు నైట్ ఉంది బాబు. ఇప్పుడు ఇక 30 కదా బాబా మాకు ఫస్ట్ నైట్, మీకు సెకండ్ అయిపోతుంది, మాకు ఫస్ట్ నైట్. మీకు థర్డ్. శరత్ ఏమన్నా తెలుసా బాబా, ఆయన పెట్టుకున్నాకంట వచ్చి మీ ఇంట్లోనే ఉంటాడంట. ఇక ఈసారి ఉండకుంటే పోయినసారి కూడా ఉండలేదు, ఈసారి ఉంటా ఆడనే ఉంటారు. కానీ అసలు మేము ఎప్పుడు ఫిక్స్ అయినాం తెలుసా, మేము అసలు రావద్దనుకుంటే క్యాన్సిల్ చేసుకున్నాం కదా. అసలు నీది హెల్త్ కార్ది ఇట్లా అయింది ఇట్లా అనగానే మేము అదే రోజు సాయంత్రం అనుకొని నైట్ వరకు వరకు చెప్పేసి మేము వస్తాం, బుక్ చేసేసేయాలి, బుకింగ్ కూడా చేపించేసాం. అసలు కార్ చూస్తే బావా ఇట్లా వణుకొచ్చింది నాకైతే. ఈ బావా అసలు కానీ పోనీ నాకు అంతా అదేదో తప్పినట్టే బావా అసలు. అసలు అత్తమ్మ మామయ్య కూడా అదే అంటారు, తప్పిందమ్మా మంచిగా పోలేవని ఇక కాదు కానీ తప్పిందని అంటున్నారు.
You made it. Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there, Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them, possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us, which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the...
I am. Sebastian.
Oh, the common room. I adored teasing first years about spotting mermaids through the window. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves any time soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. I'm the one trying to...
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. I miss my sister. Come with me. I need to show you where it... Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. A wizard is a dead wizard in my book. I will make you pay. Let's get it. That was pitiful. Feels like I've been at this for hours.
Places! Confringo! Leviosa!
Let me down at once! You are postponing the inevitable! You're not even trying! Who do you think you are?
Confringo!
Oh, you think you're clever and wise coming back this way?
Instantly.
I won't get... Ranrock will lead us to victory!
Incendio! Confringo! Defendo!
What an unfortunate disappointment! I don't think you know who you're dealing with. I'm gonna avenge your death.
Incendio! Confringo!
You've made your last mistake.
Incendio! Confringo!
How nice of you to stop by.
Defendo! Glacius! Repulsor! Confringo!
I won't. Why don't you come up here and fight me?
Incendio!
No! One less human to worry about. I'm a goblin, not a toy!
Incendio!
There you are.
Glacius!
Let's get this over with.
Leviosa!
You!
Confringo! Glacius! Pity!
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Revelio.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic.
Perhaps you're right. The loyal...
And at Rook. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything. I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here.
Revelio.
Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Descendo. Depulso. Levioso. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Descendo. Depulso. Levioso. Confringo. Levioso. Depulso. Glacier. Confringo. Flipendo. Reparo. Accio. Accio. Descendo. Depulso. Flipendo. Confringo. Levioso. Depulso. Glacius. Arresto Momentum. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum.
This well looks familiar.
Revelio.
Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor. Hundreds of...
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little... The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isidore.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch?
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good... You for answers about what happened to Anne.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell.
Lumos!
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply
Lumos.
strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Lumos! You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. I know it sounds strange, but fair enough. I can see the
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient.
But you said you didn't really understand it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through the...
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from...
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else.
Understood. Well then, invisibles. I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar...
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic.
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not...
True.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to... Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Is it connected to our...
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad... I'll be in touch. Till then.
Revelio.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbarton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Wizards always frown. Peace should burn the castle down.
I only speak up in classes where the teacher.
Cannot win, but don't be shy, for I can't make the monsters cry.
Could you remind...
When you spot or hear a flying key, you're to follow it back to its cap. I hope you follow, son.
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus Curse?
What does the Cruciatus Curse do?
It's known as the Torture Curse. Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Protego!
That was an interesting...
Thanks to you. I hope Sharp...
Professor Sharp wasn't happy. Leave me...
Sorry to hear that. Hope Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day.
Now that I have all my...
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Protego! Confringo! Glacius! Levioso! Glacius! Confringo! Confringo! Incendio! Incendio. Confringo. Glacius. Revelio. Levioso. Glacius. Protego. Revelio. Glacius. Protego.
Eight legs is simply too many.
Revelio. Compulso. Accio. Compulso.
Be strong, Alexandra.
Is everything all right?
If the Hamlet sent you here to talk to me about... It's not every day a girl has to put down her own troll. I should be allowed to work up to it.
What do you mean your own...
I thought that's why you were I suppose if you spend enough time with trolls, you forget your manners. With Ranrock's lot seemingly everywhere, I thought the Hamlet could use a bit more. I apologised when he almost trampled half the Hamlet yesterday, but everyone wants him gone.
It certainly takes a lot of courage to...
Thank you. What made me think I could train him? I should have learned from But he's my troll and my problem. I'll be honest. I'm afraid I won't...
I'm not thrilled at the prospect, but I'll consider it.
Oh, no. I didn't mean to suggest that you... In fact, you should avoid the area just southwest of here.
Troll on the loose near a hamlet. That could be devastating.
I'd be terribly grateful if you could help me and my friend with a time-sensitive delivery.
You sound as if you could use...
Oh yes, I could. A dear friend of mine in Feldcroft is at his wit's end due to the relentless attacks on his... I sent 2 crates of Chinese chomping cabbages to help.
Good idea. Those cabbages...
My thoughts, precisely. You see, I know... I wonder if you might track the 2 crates down.
Very well, sir.
Oh, thank you. I shall let Bernard...
What do you have for sale?
I'm convinced that Feldcroft will be much safer with Chinese chomping cabbages defending them.
Sounds like Feldcroft's in trouble. Perhaps I should try to help.
Thank you. I hope to see you again soon.
Wonder who lives here.